Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to spend a little time discussing Miss Michelle Williams. This particular CD that she just came out with, called Unexpected, is got to be 2008's most underrated album. And I think I would even go as far to say that it is the best album to come out of the Knowles camp in the last, I don't know, I'll give B-Day credit. I'll say B-Day was a nice product for what it was. But you know, this album is just phenomenal. And I mean, just at least half of the tracks on there are tracks that I would actually consider, you know, to be quality tracks that, you know, were made for Michelle. And you know, when I listen to this album, I think to myself, why did it take this long for them to be able to put together such quality for an artist that's not Beyonce? As I begin to think about this album, like, some of the stuff is like really questionable to me. Like, you know, when I went to buy Michelle's album the week that it came out, I went to Target. Target had that album for $7.99. I seen people picking up that album and walking in the line, and then when I seen that she sold 17,000 CDs in 1 week, I definitely thought it was a conspiracy, because I just don't understand how somebody who's a part of that Beyonce Knowles camp, you know, or Matthew Knowles camp, could not sell more than 100,000. That album was better than any other, you know, product that they've come up with in the last couple of years. It's even better than I Am Sasha Fierce. I mean, I know some people are going to be like, okay, now you're reaching, but you know, and it was, and I wonder how come they did not do as well promoting her as they do promoting, you know, some of these other artists. You know, like, and I know that some people will say, well, oh, you know, Michelle's had 2 #1 hits on the hot club charts. And I know some people say, well, oh, you know, it's not that much. The club chart is not really all that. But at the same time, though, I mean, that's 2 more #1 hits than Solange has had. That's 2 more #1 hits than Kelly Rowland has had. So, I mean, I think that, you know, Michelle really deserves respect. And I don't think that, you know, her record label respects her. Michelle, if you're watching this, here's what I want you to do. First of all, I want you to continue being who you are. If any of you have ever watched Michelle's channel here on YouTube, you know that Michelle is like very genuine. She's a person that, you know, like, I mean, her, you know, liveliness is contagious. I mean, you can't help but love her if you just watch her for 10 minutes. And I want her to continue to be who she is. But one of the things that I want her to do is I want her to, and I've seen a little bit of this in this era for her, but I want her to be, you know, a little bit more strong when it comes to, you know, really articulating, you know, what it is that she needs from her record label or whatever. And maybe she is, I don't know. But when I listen to this album, you know, like, it's really, really difficult for me to understand why this album is not already gold. I mean, why, you know, like, some of the singles that come out, I'm like, oh my gosh, like songs like Unexpected, songs like Thank You, songs like Too Young for Love. We Break the Dawn is the cut, and I don't understand. I don't know if it's just, you know, like the greatest is the cut. I mean, she's got some really nice songs on here, and I mean, you guys have to know how good of a CD I think this is for me to take a break from standing for Brandy, because, you know, usually I'm on that tough. You know, so, I mean, I think that if you do not have this, I got the album in the car, so I can't even show you the cover. But if you do not have this album in your collection, you should definitely go get it. You know, I think that Michelle deserves the respect and success that the other folks in her camp have received. I think she's a beautiful woman. I have a connection with her because she's also Kojic, and, you know, like, when I seen her bust out that tambourine, like, that just made my year. And I'm thinking, like, this is like the life of she has to be the life of the party. You know, when I think of Beyonce, I think of somebody who's superficial. Like Michelle, I love her, you know, but she seems boring. But when I see Michelle, like, it's just like she's the total package. I mean, she's physically beautiful. She's internally beautiful, like spiritually beautiful, and she's talented. And if somebody says that Michelle can't sing, I mean, I can't. The only advice I can give you is to go buy this CD. But I mean, on the Destiny Fulfilled CD, I thought that she, you know, really just came out and showed us that she can sing. And even, you know, if you go on YouTube and you look up Live in London and you see what she did there, I mean, she has incredible range. You know, like, don't let that Destiny's Child stuff fool you. Michelle is just as strong as any other. Actually, Michelle is just as strong as Beyonce, and I think that they can go toe to toe. But I really want Michelle. I want that album re-released. I want some more promo. Like, I don't want her to give up. I want her to be encouraged. Michelle, I want you to be encouraged, and I want you to know that you have a fan in me, and I'll stand for you. I really will, because I really believe in this project. And I think if more people had it, they would be like, oh my gosh, she is a legitimate artist, you know. I think that some people have allowed, you know, some of the, I don't know if they're rumors, or I don't know what it is, but people have allowed some of that, you know, to cloud their view of Michelle, and she is much better than, you know, what people give her credit for. So go out and buy that album. Unexpected is in stores everywhere, and while I'm on it, Brandy Human in stores everywhere. Make sure you cop that. All right, y'all.